I just finished watching the 2023 Pokémon Presents with you guys live on Twitch. And before uploading my reaction video, I figured I would talk about it while I'm still kind of sort of awake. Why they gotta do these at 6 a.m. But overall, this direct did seem kind of empty, and I think I know why. I'll go ahead and talk about that and all the main topics in this video. First, let's just talk about why this direct has felt kind of somewhat empty, and it's just because the lack of big games. We didn't get any new announcement of a Switch game. Of all the main topics, everything game related was Unite, Cafe Remix, Masters, Pokemon Sleep, and then DLC and updates for Scarlet and Violet. Everything else was either, minor mobile games or like a show, Pokemon Card Game Classic, and Pokemon Championships in Yokohama. The news itself isn't a bad thing. Like, the Yokohama in Japan is a big thing. This is the first time a championship has ever been where Pokemon has started in Japan. And I think it'll be definitely a big event for the Pokemon community. And stuff like the Pokemon TCG Classic was probably the best thing for the Direct in my eyes. I thought this was probably one of the best things there. And we still haven't gotten any extra information. That none of their websites have gone live. None of the press releases has been put up yet. So I don't know if this is like a special pack opening or if it's just every card in a set. But when it comes to the TCG Classic, I love it. I like the idea of it. A premium quality set that is based off of the original cards. One thing that came out of the Direct as well that I was a little confused about at first, but after looking into it gets me more excited, is Pokemon Concierge. Really bad name, by the way, but basically the premise of this show is this trainer and the Psyduck are working at a resort, and they are going to get Pokemon trainers to come into the resort and tell their stories about, their journeys and stuff like that. They mentioned inside the Direct that they're going to tell stories of trainers that come from the manga, that come from all walks of Pokemon media. So I think that's super exciting because we'll get to see, trainers from the manga. I think that's the biggest thing. So when I heard manga, I thought it was going to be a show based off of the manga, but no, we're going to get trainers from there telling the stories, probably the key moments of the manga and key moments from, other media as well. That's exciting. We don't know when that's coming out. Then we got Pokemon Unite, the Zacian. My issue with Pokemon Unite right now, it's just super unbalanced, and they're adding another looks to be super powerful Pokemon, has an AoE attack that just honestly almost is instantaneous. Cool event, but I think this is where the Direct starts to feel like the same, because now when every Pokemon Presents, we have Pokemon Unite, we have Cafe Remix, we have Masters, and that's like in every Direct, and that was half of it. This was 10 minutes long. This went from 8 minutes, a little lower. Actually, this went from 7 minutes to 12 minutes. But if you want to count sleep, that's 16. It's around 10 minutes just for mobile game news. And I don't know if that's the best thing. A part of me thinks it should just be rapid fire. And Nintendo Directs do this. Just literally this screen, this screen, this screen. We'll get into Pokemon Masters because that debated almost everyone watching it. But as of right now, Zacian Unite, we got, I don't know what Cafe Remix update. But when it came to Pokemon Masters, they definitely teased us hard with the black and white screen. And then it started going into the actual gameplay of them and the voice actors for Galar. I completely forgot that they're British. But we got voice actors for Galar, as well as, returning characters from Black and White and so on the other games. We also got Pokemon Sleep. Probably the biggest thing to come out of this direct actually, the biggest thing that we got information for. When we talk about Scarlet and Violet DLC, we literally didn't get any information for it. We know just as much about Wave 1 as we do Wave 2. But Pokemon Sleep being a major part of this show, it looks cool. I like it. Don't know if it's going to give me a good sleep schedule. Probably buy the Pokemon Go Plus. Definitely something to do on stream. I think that's really about it. Like, it's definitely not going to be the new Pokemon Go, but I think it's going to be big. Then after that, we got the DLC. This isn't DLC. A random update for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I'm hoping this update is the update they were talking about that fixes the frame rate, that fixes the issues that a lot of people had with the game. The update that brings in the Walking Wake and the Iron Leaves is hopefully the update that fixes the game. Though, I have no idea right now because they haven't updated anything. They haven't released any information. As it comes right now, the Walking Wake design is super cool. Iron Leaves, I really don't like any of the future designs. I can't think of any that are good. We do not know if this is a limited event or if this is an event that lasts throughout the game's lifespan. I'm pretty sure it'll be limited. I hope it's going to be at least 3 days, maybe even a week. I'm pretty sure it'll be a week. Overall, the designs look cool. I do not know what this means for the story elements. Speaking of story elements, I guess we're just not going to get a continuation of the story in the DLC. This is it? Is this it? I thought the DLC would be more of a what happened with the time travel. We have the DLC for Scarlet and Violet Wave 1 and Wave 2 coming out in fall and winter, and I quite like them releasing them at the end of the year close to each other. I think that is a good thing. I think it's better for the hype cycle of the game, so we don't have to wait 2 seasons, 6 months for the next DLC to come out. We will be right out, like maybe 3 months minimum. Sorry, 3 months maximum is our wait, which is crazy. But I think they're going to do it, play their cards right, and maybe do 2 months, a month to 2 months between each DLC, which I think is good for the game and everything. My thoughts on it, looks like we're getting new starters, which I'm interested to think how they're going to do that. Are they really making someone buy a 3rd game with DLC? Oh my god. That you see this monkey's face everywhere in this trailer. I'm half tempted to believe it is rough. I don't know. Are these the evolutions of these Pokemon? We have a dog, a monkey, and a penguin, or a bird, and then we got a bird, a dog, and yeah. I would be inclined to believe these are the evolutions, and these kind of look like starter Pokemons in a sense. But first one is designed around a festival. Second one is designed around a school battle, or we see we go to the Blueberry Academy and we battle them. So it's more of a let's go to another school, while the first one is let's go to another area, a festival. I'm excited for both. Again, I wish there was more information. One thing that persists in this direct that I've noticed is the lack of information, which could be a good thing in your eyes. Maybe you think maybe you think we have too much information when it comes to these directs, with these presents. But isn't that what a present is? Another thing, I think the whole leak culture kind of made this presents feel less than it would have been. I expected a new Pokemon game. I wanted Pokemon Rumble. There was quote-unquote leaks of a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. We didn't get that. We didn't get any new Switch game. I do think there is still a new Switch game coming out. They're probably going to be another Presents in like 3 months' time. I think that makes sense, where they'll announce a new game and they'll show us more information. This is literally just like the pre-show to the main show. So this is the pre-direct, pre-presents to another presents that's coming up. It's going to have more information. It's literally just going to elaborate on everything that we've seen here. We also did not get GBA games, which I find super weird. If you guys didn't know, last Nintendo Direct, we got the announcement of NSO, GBA, and GB games, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. I thought this was for sure going to get Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and any games, any Pokemon games that came out on the GBA, and Game Boy. A lot of people are assuming that it's going to be in a separate app, but still free for NSO members. It is, I don't know. It is crazy for a Pokemon Day Presents how little information we got that's new. Of course, Pokemon has grown to the size where they have multiple running games that they could just honestly fill a whole presentation on, like they did here, of just those games. Overall, it's hard to say. I mean, we haven't gotten any information really as of right now. They haven't released any press releases. I'm still hoping that we get, the fix to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with this update. It should come out. But overall, I think this Direct is a prereq to another present that is coming up 3 months time. We'll get more information on the DLC. We'll get the announcement of a new game, Pokemon Rumble maybe, and yeah, everything else that was shown was literally could be shown in any presents, and I think that's what everyone's issue was. Besides Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Sleep returning, pretty cool. Thought that was gonna die. It did not. Like where it's kind of headed. If it could wake me up in time, maybe I'll enjoy it. But those are my quick thoughts. Probably have more videos coming out soon on all the news that comes with the Pokemon Presents. I'll let you know when we get more news, and I'll probably update you guys when it happens. So if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you could let me know what you thought of the Direct, comment that down below. Also, don't forget to check out my reaction, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.